guys, let's do question 4. Let's give it a go. So basically, we want to figure out what this is. So we've got our function y equals fx, and it's transformed into a gx, which is just the factor of minus at the front of our original equation. So what we have to do is find the point on y equals g of x, okay, corresponding to the point 3, 0 on y equals f of x. So let me process that. Basically, I've got my f of x. I want to find my corresponding point for g of x. And all I have to do in order to do that is just basically factor in this minus factor. Alright, let me write some notes. That minus is outside of my bracket. We notice that it's not, inside the bracket. Happy? So all I have to do is go to my notes. There's 2 notes to refer to. This is it. So this was my outside note over here. So all you have to do is reflect in the x-axis. Okay, sounds easy enough to me. Right, so this means reflect. What axis is it? I forgot it already. Whoops. X-axis. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Let's have a look. So reflect on the x-axis. So let's say I have a graph. I don't really even want to draw the graph. Let's just draw the coordinate, this coordinate, 3, 0. 1, 2, 3, so over here. So all that means is I have to use the x-axis to flip it. Okay, let's go refer back to our graphs on here. So as you can see, this example, this is kind of what we're working with. Let's go have a look at our answer for it. So we had our green function, and then what you did is reflected on the x-axis, and it looked like so. Right, so all you have to do is kind of keep, let me show you, keep your, pivoting point on this. Right, we've got our coordinate, and then kind of like rotate it. So just kind of flipping it, grabbing, with your hands, grabbing it here, and, doing a flipping motion. You can flip it as much as you want, like a rotating motion. Where would it go? Well, it'll actually just stay on that one, I reckon. So my answer, I think, is just going to be 3, 0. Let's check. It sure is 3, 0 over here, the answers. It actually doesn't change because, it was on that x-axis. We can't reflect it any further. So let's try B. So again, find the point on y equals f of x. Okay, interesting. That has been transformed to the point 7, -1 on the y equals g of x. So just read the question carefully because this coordinate 7, -1 is actually on the y equals g of x. So we almost have to reverse the process, which isn't hard because all you have to do is reflect on it again. So let's have a look at the function. We also know that it's going to be the same rule outside, reflect on the x-axis because this factor does not change. We're not using any different rule. So let me draw my little axes for you. And the coordinate, which is 7, -1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, -1. So this is where my dot point is currently, and if I flip it against remember this is where I have my hands, I grab it and then I rotate it, then all it will go is move over here, which will be 7, 1, right? So that should just be your answer. Let's have a look. Done. Easy.